So it's giving you more of a brownish red, right? More of a brownish red. It's a really beautiful, beautiful reddish color. So what I wanted to do is record the actual styling. So I'm going to section her hair. All right. I'm going to create, actually first, I'm going to apply some of, one of my favorites is the Redken Anti-Snap. This really is the bee's knees. It protects the hair from up to 450 degrees, 450 degrees. And it smells great. And it's very lightweight. What I love about it is that it is very lightweight. To that, I'm going to add a little bit of Spray Smooth by Redken on the hair. This is kind of to help avoid frizzing. I'll comb this through. Her curls are gorgeous, aren't they? Hey, what is going on? Bells, la nena, linda. ¿Cómo estás, mi cariño? ¿Cómo te sientes? Espero que todo está bien. Bella. Estoy aquí. Voy a hacerle un blower. Lo que hice fue un cambio de color. Un cambio de color. El color estaba un poco verde. Tú sabes que el rojo cancela verde. So eso es lo que hicimos. Le pusimos un color que se llama Garnet, de la compañía de Ion Color Brilliance, que me encanta. Y para lavarle el pelo, usé producto de Trader Joe's. Yo no sé si tú has ido a Trader Joe's, pero usé el de, it's called lemongrass. Mami, ¿usted sabe cómo se dice lemongrass en español? Lemongrass. El té que se hace, que es un té que sabe a limón. Sabe a limonada, de hecho. Cuando tú lo tomas, sabe a limonada. It tastes just... So that lemongrass, does anyone here know how to say lemongrass in Spanish? Because I'm trying to remember. But it is a tree that is a leaf. Hey, what is up, TJ? It's good to see you, my friend. How are you feeling? I just changed her hair color. I used Matrix Tonal Control and 20 volume to try and remove as much of the she had like a peacock green. After using it, it kind of turned into somewhat of an olive green. I'm happy to hear you're doing great, my friend, and I'm happy to see you. I'm very happy to see you. I love watching your videos, mi amigo. I watch your music videos. I watch your hair videos. You are doing really good, my friend. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to divide her hair. I'm going to divide her hair into 3 sections as opposed to the more traditional 5 sections. And I'm going to blow her hair out with a bigger round brush and then polish it with a smaller round brush. Hey, what's up, grandson? How are you feeling? I'm happy to see you. How was your day? How was your day? I just did a little bit of a color correcting with semi-permanent hair color. But in order to do that first, what I did was I used tonal control from Matrix, clear with 20 volume. And after that, then I went in, washed it out with some shampoo and conditioner that I got from Trader Joe's. You know I love Trader Joe's. Why do you have a do-rag? It's not a do-rag. I have a do-rag because I'm a thug. Let me stop. No, I have a do-rag because I sweat. I sweat a lot. So to control the sweat, I use a headband. Back in the day, hey, Anna, how are you, my love? How are you feeling? Back in the day, wearing headbands was normal and very common. Nowadays, hardly anybody wears a headband. So yeah, so that's I'm gonna be drying her hair, right? And then, but I'm really happy with the color because it was the green that she had was a little bit it was faded, right? So it was time for a new color, and thankfully her hair took very well, you know. And now what I'm going to be doing is just blowing it out. Now I use garnet from a company called Ion Color Brilliance to give her the red color. Hey Anna, what's up? Okay, Marcus wore the headband. Yes, Marcus used to rock the headband. So back in the day when I was in LaGuardia High School, Anna knows me for over 30 years. Our friend Marcus, he used to rock headbands. He sure did. Absolutely. You ain't never lied, girl. So I like to take the hair and dry it in sections. I like to use the vented round brush because it kind of works kind of like a roller and the air is able to get through. You know what I mean? So then I can be more secure in trusting that her hair is actually going to be fully dry. Fossils. Yes, I am a fossil, my grandson. I'm happy to be a fossil. I'm happy to still be around uh, as the century finished and left. I'm still here, buddy. I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. So to style her hair, what I sprayed on for the leave-in is Redken Anti-Snap, it's called. And the Anti-Snap is made specifically to help the hair stay strong. And literally, it is an anti-snap. It keeps the hair from snapping. Are you guys able to hear me well? Let me know if you can hear me well. Show me some hearts. Show me some hearts if you can hear me well. So I'm excited for you guys to see the color that is created. Shout outs to Sally's Beauty Supply. That's their line. Ion Color Brilliance is theirs. And I really do love their semi-permanents. Their semi-permanents are my favorites, I'll be honest with you. I love my Density semi-permanents as well. They are very strong. The ones that I use the most are Ion Color Brilliance. Now, there's certain things that I will only use my Density for, but for most things, I will use Ion Color Brilliance. Absolutely. Do you guys have any questions? Stacks is in the building. Stacks is in the building. Oh, what is up, Stacks? What is up? I did a color correction. I recorded it, and I'm going to post the color correcting on YouTube. And the styling, I'm going to be having it shown here. I was like, why not? You know, let me Martha Stewart it. I don't know if anybody remembers, but Martha Stewart, at one point, she used to have a show, a talk show, and she would market her stuff on the show, and then it would. If she had a magazine, she would market her stuff for the show in the magazine, and vice versa. So I was like, let me do that with YouTube and Instagram. Why not, right? Let me see. It says, what it do, what it do, what it do. It looks like you always have a returning customer. Absolutely. I'm fortunate that I have clients. You know what I mean? I have people who trust me and, we have a relationship. that's pretty much what I look for, to be honest with you. I look for people that I am going to be with for a long time. You know, she is famous on your page. Yes, she is. She is the one that is not afraid of trying anything. She is not afraid of trying anything. She actually tells me, let's go for a crazy color. Él dice que tú eres famosa en la página mía. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love her. I love her. I love her. She's. Yeah. Tell everybody I say hi, Stacks. Tell everybody I say hi. So to do this color correction, her hair was, if you guys have seen her, you'll know that her hair has been kind of on the like peacock and kind of greenish area. And so what we're doing now is we decided, hey, why not go back to a red? And that's what we're doing. So we're doing her hair. We did her hair red. To get the red, I used something called Color Brilliance Garnet, and I mixed it together with um, Trader Joe's. Trader Joe. They have their own conditioner. I don't know if you guys who goes to Trader Joe's. Let me know. Cooking fideo con pollo for the family. Wow, buen provecho. Let me tell you, Stacks be cooking up a storm. Shout out to Stacks. You be in that kitchen, sir. You be in that kitchen. You be in that kitchen. So I would say fax me some, Stacks. Fax me some. Fax me some over here to New York, please. Tell the whole family we say hi. Okay. So now I'm gonna turn a little bit so I can do the side. Hello, hello, hello. What is up? How are you feeling? Welcome. Thank you for joining. I decided to record the blowout on the live. She was like, you should do lives. And I was like, you know what? You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. This woman has ideas. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, yep, yep. You ain't never lied, my friend. You ain't never lied. And we did glaze her and mid shaft to ends. I wanted to have them be as shiny as possible. And so, a glaze is going to give you that shine that you're looking for. Hey, what's up? That's Trill coming in the building. What's up, Trill? How are you feeling? Hope everything's good. Hey, don't play with. How you feeling? Look at that hair. Look at that shine. Woo! That is some sexy hair right there, isn't it? That is some sexy hair. I also got a Denman brush. Denman brushes are wonderful. I'm happy to hear that. So to blow her hair out, what I used was Extreme anti-snap. It's a leave-in that I tell everyone and anyone that they should get. And I also sprayed some Spray Smooth by Redken. So it's two Redken products that I used. Now, for the wash, I used two products from Trader Joe's, believe it or not. Have you guys ever used any products from Trader Joe's? Does anyone here go to Trader Joe's? So Trader Joe's, some people, whenever I mention Trader Joe's to people, they'll be like, oh my goodness, but Trader Joe's is expensive. And I'm like, that means you've never been to Trader Joe's, because if you've been to Trader Joe's, you know that Trader Joe's is not expensive at all. Like, it's actually very, very moderately priced. You know what I mean? So I would say check out Trader Joe's. And so this is their shampoo. It's their lemongrass shampoo and conditioner. Now, when I'm blowing out the hair, I don't like to have the attachment touch the hair. I don't like that. I feel that if you're letting it touch the attachment, touch the hair, you're burning it. Because guess what? If you were to put the attachment onto your skin, that is going to burn your skin. You're going to be like, what the heck? Right now, I just switched it to cool air. You're going to be like, what the heck? Why are you doing that to me? Well, that's exactly what the hair does. It's like, why are you doing this to me? It's like, why are you burning me, though? Why are you burning me, though? So now we're going to curl this so I can hold the curl. I'm going to curl this part. Now I have it back to hot. Absolutely. I have it back to hot, because you do need that heat to bring in that curl, you know? You need that heat to bring in that curl. That curl needs to be recorded. So how can you record a curl into the hair? You need heat. You need heat. Okay. Pour the curl into the hair. All right. I'm going to turn you to this side. Let me see. The only place that are expensive is those beauty shops, because a while ago I got Camille Rose gel for $32 when it was $21 at Target. Wow. Well, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. Now we know we can go to Target to get some Camille Rose. And that's what we do. Sorry. So sectioning is super important when you're blow drying the hair. You know what I mean? It is like, I can't express how important it is. It's just, you have to make sure you section hair, because sectioning, A, makes the job easier in the sense that you will be able to target where the hair is the air is going to be drying. You have better control. If you don't section the hair, guess what happens? Air is going everywhere. Hair is being dried unevenly, and that's not what you want. That's not what you want. You know, you want the hair to be dried evenly. It smells so good. That it really does smell so good. That lemongrass shampoo and conditioner from Trader Joe's, it smells absolutely wonderful. Yeah. Yes, never buy from the salon. Well, I won't say never buy from the salon because that's a big part of the salon person's money. You know what I mean? But if you are able to get it somewhere else, why not? I mean, let me tell you something. So, before I got my license, I used to I used to buy from I used to buy from Fragrance Net. Fragrance Net, you can get a really low you get a really low what do you call a discount code, and you can buy the products for low. You know, the only thing is you're not guaranteed. But a place like Walmart or something like that, chances are you'll be guaranteed better. You know what I mean? So if you notice, I try not to touch the hair. I'm not going to say that I never touch the hair, but I try not to touch the hair. And the reason for that is because if you're able to not touch the hair, meaning I try not to do this. You see what I'm saying? Like you saw what I did there. I would put it on the blow dryer, take the brush, and then do that. The reason why I try not to touch the hair is because the less my hands touch it, the smoother the hair is. Did you know that? The less your hands touch the hair while you're blowing it dry, the smoother the hair is. And so, you know, you want your hair to be as smooth as possible so you don't touch it as much. Another thing is that the hair will let you know when it's wet. You'll feel the brush having some give, like it doesn't want to let go or it doesn't want to let the hair to glide smoothly through it. That means that there is still some humidity in there. I want to have some humidity, some moisture in it still because remember, I'm going to use the other little brush to curl it. So I still want it to have some, you know. I'm using these black clips that I got from Amazon. They're really good. Okay, so now with the hair being still a little bit moist, there's still some water in this hair. I'm smoothing it out with the boar bristle brush. Now, boar bristle brushes will give you the smoothest hair you want, you know, where a vented brush cannot really give you the, it can't, it just cannot give you that smoothness. And the reason for that is because the vented brush is vented. Boar bristle brushes are like the hair itself and will polish the hair just beautifully, you know, like legit beautifully. And what I gotta say is that what I noticed from after the shampoo itself gives a beautiful shine to the hair. It gives it a really beautiful shine, de por sí, you know? Let's curl this hair in. Can't wait for you guys to see the finished product of this gorgeous blowout. Round brush blowout is what it's called. It's called a round brush blowout. Can anyone determine why it's called? Hey, Mike Sense! Mike Sense sent 1212. What's going on, mi amigo? Can anybody tell why it's called a round brush? Obvious, right? Because it's a round brush. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Like, really good. I'm like in love with it. Mm. Now, the hair that's towards the front is usually the finest. It's the finest hair, so it doesn't take as much power to get it to where you want it to be, you know? I am loving the color. I'm loving this color. I hope she loves it. So now once I get to the front, when I create the curl, again, look at that shine, look at that hair. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And that color is gorgeous. Now, when I get here, instead of creating a horizontal separation or section, I will create a vertical because curls, you usually want the curls in near the face to curl away, not curl forward. What happens is this: when the curl curls forward, it kind of gives a grandma-y look. You know, ain't nothing wrong with looking like a grandma, but I mean, I don't think that's the look that the person's going for. You know what I mean? Now remember, when you're blowing the hair out, you don't ever have the concentrator touch the hair. You don't let it touch the hair, all right? You don't do that. You don't do that. Now, what you do is you keep it close, so that it can record what you want it to record, right? But you're not going to touch it. This one I am going to hit with cool air, and then switch it out. Beautiful curl, beautiful curl. I like to curl it upward, so let's do it this way. And pin it. Okay. After this section, we have the top section, and then we'll be done. Thank you. Thank you. So although you'll see me blowing this one forward, you'll see that I curl it backward. Okay? So that can also be done. If you kind of only feel comfortable blowing the hair out forward, okay, then you learn to work with what you feel comfortable with, right? Okay. So you do this. Let's say you're creating the curl. You're creating the curl. Hey, what's up? Then what you do is you take the brush and curl it backward, and that'll create that backward bend. Sorry, that'll create that backward bend. It'll create instead of having it be this way, it'll go backward. You'll see it. Okay, so again, you're doing it like this, right? So you're curling, 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 and then instead of just letting it out, you let it out, going out this way, and that way the hair is not facing this, the curl is not this way, it's that way. And then you pin it. What is going on? Hey, welcome back, Anna. Hey, Scott, what is up? Thank you for visiting. I appreciate that. Okay, so can I hear who? Oh, because they're actually commenting. It's not they're not talking. They're commenting. Cutie pie. I had turned on the cool hair. Cool hair. What is going on? Hi, my love. Hi, welcome back. Welcome back. I can't wait to have you in my chair, Anna. Let me know when you come in. Anna has some beautiful, beautiful long red hair, just gorgeous. She does she does food reviews, different restaurants. She also does like entertainment. Uh, she goes to like different types of movie releases and things like that. This is a real person. That is so cute. I love you. This is an actual person. That's Anna. I just pinned her. This is a real person. This is one of the clients that lets me just go completely buck wild with color. She lets me just do any kind of color. She's like, listen, and her daughters are absolutely awesome. Her daughters don't do color, but what they do is they do like blowout. Some recently, I cut her daughter's hair. It was a very emotional thing for the mom because her baby girls, but the girls were ready to get their hair cut, and they were like, the only person that's gonna touch our hair is Marshall's Blends. And I'll be honest with you, it's an honor to have so many people say that. It's an honor to have so many people say that. I've had wonderful experiences. I have had a bad experience. I'll be honest. I remember I did color to my friend Carmen, who I love, and she loves me, and she does not hate me for my mistake. But it was when I was giving her highlights. The hair came out gorgeous, but there was a mishap on one of the foils, and Lord have mercy. So I say thank God for Olaplex. Thank God for K18. So I gotta tell you guys, the lemongrass shampoo and conditioner, moisturizing shampoo and conditioner from Trader Joe's, you guys must check it out. I'll be honest with you. Because it smells wonderful. It works great. One thing I will tell you is that the lemongrass shampoo, oh my goodness, it gives the hair a shine, a beautiful, beautiful shine. And the conditioner, you guys know I love a good smelling conditioner. Well, let me tell you, their conditioner is one of the best smelling conditioners. I put it up there with Love and Helps Coconut Love. I put it up there with Love and Helps Coconut Love for the best smelling conditioners I've ever smelled. So her roots are still wet. I can feel it because the brush doesn't want to let go. So to do that, I have to make sure I'm not aiming at the scalp. I have to be aiming away from the scalp, but on the hair, of course. There we go. You see that? Now you see that? There you go. That means the roots are dry. They're good to go. For her top, I am going to make sure, with every part, right? Make sure that the ends are dry. But I'm going to go right into the other brush that I want. Sorry. curls. Curl it in. How's it going? Let me see. When I use heat protectant, I feel like my blowout isn't as good when I do it myself. Oh, that's interesting. That is so interesting. Hey, what's up? Soy Julie Beth, how are you feeling? I love the corset you do on her. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So when you use the heat protectant, you feel like it is. So it might be the heat protectant that you're using. So the one that I suggest for everyone is this one. This is called Anti-Snap. Anti-Snap by Redken. And like legit, it's the bee's knees. It is, te hago una parte en medio o lo quiere que vaya para el lado? Okay. You know what? Yeah. Ya tú sabes, baby. Thank you. Yeah. So, but I tell people, so, I mean, you got to use different things. There are some hair textures, like, for example, if you have high porosity hair, then what works best for you is a cream leave-in. So what you would do is you would get a cream leave-in. L'Oreal has a very good leave-in. Redken has good cream leave-ins. Design Essentials has good leave-ins. You know who also has good cream leave-ins? Good Hair. Good Hair Day. I think they're called Good Hair Day. I trust their cream leave-ins. That's what I would say. That's what I would suggest. I would say try finding a cream leave-in then. So that means if you're using like a spray leave-in conditioner, that's what when I say leave-in, that's what I mean. I mean a leave-in conditioner. Then maybe that's not it for you. You know what I mean? It's not it for you. So then I would say I mean liquid leave-in, a spray leave-in. Don't use it anymore. Use a cream leave-in. You know which one I can suggest from the ones that are not professional products? Garnier Fructis. They make some good cream leave-ins. So if you're looking, you know what I mean? If you're not looking to invest in a professional care product, then I would say Garnier Fructis. They make really good leave-ins. Another thing I would say is go to the Dominican spots. Go to the beauty supplies that have Dominican hair products and check their products out because Dominican products tend to be really good. The thing about Dominican hair care, I'll tell you this, is that Dominican hair care is professional. Dominican hair care is professional. You know what I mean? Like their products are professional. So if you can, go for it. Go for it. But I love Redken. I love Design Essentials for leave-ins. I love Russ. I don't know if you've ever heard of the company Russ. I really love Russ. I feel that what they say they're gonna do. Kenra Care. Kenra is another one that makes really good product that you can find in another spots. You know what I mean? You go to Ulta. You go to oh my god, this smells so wonderful. I'm telling you, I keep smelling the conditioner from Trader Joe, and it is beyond impressive. That's all I'm gonna say is that it is beyond impressive because it's doing what it's got to do. It gave what it's supposed to have gave. Look at that shine. Look at that shine. I love it. I love it. I can feel the give at the end. So that's another thing. Even if, like, let's say you're doing like a silk press, You want to make sure that the ends are dry, because if not, you'll hear tss when you're pressing the hair, and that's not good. That's not good. Ese pelo está precioso. Yes. Mm. Right? This one. How does this one want to curl? It wants to curl like that, so we'll let it curl how it wants to curl. This one want to curl. Wants to curl. How does this one curl like this? Okay. So we'll curl you like this. And this one wants to curl like this. We'll curl you like that. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to work the bang. Not the bang. Not the bang. Right. Huh? Tu parte favorita. That's right, baby. That's right. Ve si tú puedes abrir en el Instagram a Marshall Vencer para ver lo que están diciendo la gente, por favor.
Oye, yo lo estaba viendo, la dice Bella, mine.
Huh?
Is that a real person?
Oh yeah, I love that question. I love that question. You see? I have Redken, but don't like it. Oh, you don't like it. They have great oils and scalp stuff. You don't like it? Which Redkins have you used, Anna? Let me know. Like again, I tell you, it depends on what are your personal hair care needs, you know? And honestly, there are some companies that are just not for some hairs. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't mean the company's not good. It just means that it's not for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something I've learned and I firmly believe. You know, the same. So you guys know my saying about fragrances. Every nose is like a fingerprint. None are the same. The same is true about hair care. You know, there are some hair care companies that will really do it for you and, you know, become a holy grail. And then there are some hair care companies that will just never, ever really hit the mark for you. And that's okay. It doesn't mean that they're not a good hair care company. This means that whatever they do is not for you. Ese pelo está precioso. Okay, so I'm gonna curl this here. Okay, so now it's time for the takedown. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Who remembers that from En Vogue? Now it's time for the breakdown. So let's start taking down the pins. Always try to start from where you began. Okay. All right. Let me bring you in close. Come closer, you seem so far away. There's something I know you need to say. You feel my emotions when you look in my eyes. Who remembers that song? Mariah Carey. Your silence, it's whispers and misunderstanding. There's so much you need to realize. You feel my emotions when you look in my eyes. Hey, darling, now you think my love is slipping away. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Anna. I love you super mucho. Okay, so we're taking down these clips. All right. Woo. That hair looking like a wig. That hair looking like a wig. Woo. Do you see this hair? Thank you, my love. I love you. I love you. Head back. Look at this color. Look at that shine.
Look, look,
Look at that. Look at that. What? What? That hair.
What?
That hair is done. Did it. Done. Did it. Mira, chequete el pelo. ¿Te gusta?
Siempre.
Hello. What do you guys think? And let me tell you, that color, that red is so happy in her hair. And where you see it is brightest is where she had the yellow before. Look at that color. Look at that color. Woo. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. This is gorgeous. This is healthy hair. This is healthy hair. So I'm gonna say shout outs to Matrix Tonal Control for helping remove some of the green that she had. Shout outs to Ion Color Brilliance for creating such a beautiful garnet red. Big shout outs to Trader Joe's for coming out with this awesome shampoo. Let me tell you, so the shine that you see here at her roots, because I did not glaze her roots. The only thing I glazed were the ends. The shine you see at the roots, that is from that shampoo and that conditioner from Trader Joe's. So shout outs to Trader Joe's. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining. I love you guys. Goodbye, my lovely Marshall blender.